Hi folks, today I have a video of the baby Frauditor getting detained and questioned by the cops. But before we start today's video, as always, a big thank you to all of my current and new channel members and subscribers. Without your guys' continuous ongoing support, I couldn't get the channel going, so I thank you all personally from the bottom of my heart. And if you're new here, please subscribe to the page, leave a like and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. Don't forget to check out my second channel, NCR Movie Network, and the Shittown Florida Man Power Ranking Podcast. Episode 12 is out right now. With all that being said, let's enjoy today's video.
Yeah, I am. Because I have the right to. I'm here stress testing the right to record in public. I'm on a public way.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No! No!
Right. I'm on a public way. So you're gonna call the police because I'm out here in a public way with a cell phone. So they will be calling the police, I guess. Armed and dangerous with a phone, right?
It's sad to see this young man go down the path of the Frauditor, and I won't be extremely harsh to him since he's still just a kid, but clearly he's been influenced by the wrong people. Seeing people like Chili and Fappa and hearing how they are stress testing the First Amendment and making all these wild claims have tricked him to believe that this is a great way to get internet clout and to make money. But what he's not understanding is 9 times out of 10, all this is going to do is ruin your life to the point where you may not be able to get into a good college. You may not be able to get a good job. And it's definitely going to affect your criminal record at some point if you continue.
She informed me that the police will be coming. That'd be a nice thing to see. Police show up here. Hopefully give them a free education on how I have the right to do this. Might even give them some education right over the phone.
You sure about that? You sure about that? You sure about that?
Not sure yet. That lady just flipped me off. Not sure the year of it. We will be staying until the police arrive. If they are arriving. Here come the police, lights on. Two of them. What's going on?
I ask you the same question. What's going on today?
I'm recording. Can I get a name and badge number, please?
I'm asking you a question first. What are you doing over here?
I'm on a public way recording.
Okay. Where are you recording?
The bank.
Bank? Why are you recording the bank?
Just recording.
No reason, huh?
Shenanigans.
Na.
Shenanigans.
Na.
And we're calling shenanigans, folks, because he's just not recording just for the sake of recording. He's recording because he wants to become the next big YouTuber, the next person that Chili can latch onto and mold into a, well, even stupider Frauditor. But let's be realistic here. This isn't about his First Amendment right. This is something that a kid saw on YouTube and thought, hey, this would be a great idea. I can impress all my friends. In reality, it's going to end up costing him his freedom, possibly. It could end up costing his opportunities to get a further education, because colleges do look at stuff like this. They look at your transcripts. They look at your criminal records.
All right,
No.
does it sound suspicious or anything?
Shouldn't be. It's constitutionally protected.
All right, but you're in the roadway. You're not
I am. I'm on the side of the road.
You're still in the road. You're still a hazard to traffic.
You can film
I'm
if you
right
want.
here.
Listen,
I'm not in the road.
You're still a hazard to traffic.
how old are you?
15.
All right, do you have your parents anywhere?
You don't need to talk to my parents.
I do. Now because you're a juvenile.
How?
Because I can't let you go on your own now. Now that we've been called, we have to talk to your parents. So
Doesn't matter. I can still walk around, and I still own my rights to the Constitution. Can I get a name and badge number, please?
listen,
Can I get a name and badge number,
listen.
please?
I will. But we need to call your parents because I can't release you like on your own. You have to be released to a parent or guardian.
So you can't walk around?
No. So we got called here because you were filming the bank.
That
the
don't.
That's-
I'm on the side of the road.
Well,
You're in the road. You're in the road when I
roadway.
approach, and you're in the road now.
You're in the roadway. So
Alright.
you could be up here, but now that since you're a juvenile and you're 15, we can.
Yeah, I still own my rights to record in public.
You can.
Now, these cops will say throughout this entire video that he still has his right to record. They're not denying him that. But what they are informing him is they got a call because of somebody filming the bank. They get there, they see him in the roadway filming. Now that they understand that he is a juvenile, a minor, they need to talk to his parents. They cannot release him on his own recognizance because he is not a legal adult. A parent or guardian must be there to retrieve him. If not, they can detain him. But it's not the fact that he's recording. The issue now is the fact that he's standing in a busy roadway filming, making himself a safety hazard for the roads.
Record. We
And
never
that's
said
what
you
I'm
could
doing,
record.
so why do you need to call my parents?
Because we cannot release you by yourself. You are 15 years old. We need to release you to a parent.
That doesn't matter if I'm 15 years old.
It does.
Okay, can I get a name and badge number, please?
Rainy, 731.
Thank you.
Wacky, 7:30.
So can
Thank
you
you.
please call your parents?
Oh, I cannot.
So here's the deal. If you don't call your parents, then we're gonna we can't release you. We're going to stay here. You need to call your parents.
Call my parents for recording in a public place.
No, we're gonna have to
Can't
call you. We
record from the
can't.
roadway. The roadway is not a
I'm
public
not on the
place.
roadway. The
Listen.
roadway is a public place.
It is a public place, but it's a safety hazard.
We didn't say you
Was
can't
I standing
record.
in the middle of the road?
You
I was
were.
on.
You're standing on the side of the road.
You're
We
on the
had
road.
people call us,
It's a
telling us
safety
you're a
hazard.
safety
You had
hazard.
the bank teller call because I was recording the bank. I'm at a public
And you're
place
in the
recording
roadway.
the bank.
And you're in the roadway.
Okay.
But now that you're 15, we need your parents involved. So can you please call your
No,
parents?
I'm 18.
You are not 18. You just told them you were 15. Lying to the cops is a bad idea, especially seeing the fact that you could be facing charges of false information to a police officer, which would mean that you would definitely be going to jail at that point and spending the night in juvie.
Can I get a incident number, please? 2?
Absolutely. Once we have one, you
But we're gonna call your
listen
parents.
to this officer and call your parents.
You don't need to call my parents.
Yes, we do. I cannot let
Show
you
me
go.
where that is. Like, where'd
I'm
you
telling
get that
We're,
out of?
we're
I'm
telling
telling
you
you.
what it is.
Or we can arrest you.
Arrest me for recording in a public place.
No, because you won't call your parents. So we'll take you into
I don't
protective
need
custody.
to call my parents.
You do.
All right. Suspicion's a crime. Suspicion is not a
I'm
crime.
asking you to identify yourself. You need
You
to
have to
identify.
identify
No, I do
yourself to the
not.
police.
Not
Yes,
at
you
all.
do.
No, I do not.
Identify yourself.
Where do you go to school? Shepherd Hill? Or
I'd like to exercise my Fifth Amendment right, please. Can I get the incident number now, please?
we will get
I'm
that
working
to
on
you.
getting it. I already called for it.
Perfect. Thank you.
I'll get it for you right now. Give me a minute. Please get on.
I'm off the side of the road.
What? You're too close to the road. I don't want you to get hit.
Well, this belongs to the bank, doesn't it?
Yeah, which means it's private property.
Exactly. That's why I wasn't on it.
This can't be.
Normally, you would be correct. The grassy area does belong to the bank, so it is private property. However, in this particular situation, you're being talked to the cops, and they don't want you on the roadway where you can possibly be hit by a car, meaning you wouldn't be prosecuted for criminal trespassing for being on their property. Why'd they talk to you?
Filming from the roadway.
Can't be filming from private property either.
Correct. So you need to go somewhere safe. You want to continue to film.
0989.
Perfect, thank you.
You want to continue to film, you need to find a safe location to film.
We don't care that
It's
you're
not the
filming
roadway.
You do not care. You're just in the roadway. And if you get hit by a car, I don't want to see that happen. And then, because you're 15, we have to release you to parents. We can't just let you go. Because we don't know if you're lost or anything like that, or a runaway.
I tell you I'm not lost and I ain't run away.
But we don't know that because
Well,
you
we
won't
don't know
identify
that.
yourself.
It's because I don't need to identify myself.
You're so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
But according to you, I do.
Do you go to Dudley Shepherd Hill or the middle school?
I'd like to exercise my Fifth Amendment right now.
Obsession.
Just stress testing the right to record in public. This is a public place. Didn't know I wasn't allowed on the road.
We never said you couldn't record.
Well, I was recording in public and you have a problem with it and making my mom come down.
At no point did they say they had a problem with you recording in public. And the bank is not technically public, it's private property, but that's not the issue. The issue is that you are recording on the roadway, making yourself a hazard to the drivers on the roadway. That is why they are detaining you, and that is why they are asking to have your parents come pick you up. But to quote a phrase from a good friend of mine, but pumpkin, you don't seem to understand the stuff that the frauders are doing is not going to help you out of this one.
Recording from a roadway, and you are a hazard to traffic. That's why we're here.
Came in as a suspicious person.
Suspicion is not a crime.
Recording the bank from the roadway. We get here, you're in the roadway recording the bank.
I'm off the side of the
We
road.
never said you couldn't record. And then I ask you how old you are, you tell me 15. You're now a juvenile. Once you're a juvenile, we have to release you to your parents because
Okay.
we came down here to investigate.
My parents can come down here.
Once your parents get here, it's up to them what they want you to do. And if you didn't want to call your parents, we would just take you into custody until we explaining how this works.
Would you be able to go in there and give them a free education on how I can record the bank in a public place? Just so they know for next time if someone comes
You
here?
can go in there and talk to them all you want. But when they call us because you're creating a disturbance, that's a problem.
Right, but you can't go in there and inform them on what they called on?
How about new?
We came down here to talk to you. And then if you want us to go tell them that they didn't record, yes. But I think the main problem was you were in the middle of the roadway.
I would like you to go give them a free education, please.
Okay, well, that's not our
We're
job.
not going to do that.
You're not going to go tell them? All right.
No, I'm not going to tell them. Again, the original call
Can you
came in
please
that
get on
you
the
were in
grass
the
so you do
roadway.
not get hit by a car?
Private
Because
property.
it doesn't matter. If you get hit by a car, it's on us. So we're going to sit right here away from the roadway. There's cars coming down. I do not want you to get in trouble or get hit. Also, recording banks is suspicious because we don't know if you're casing the bank for a robbery. That does happen.
Yeah, it does happen, but I am
There's nothing that says you
constitutionally
can't.
protected.
There's nothing that says you can't, but it is suspicious.
And the police were called, and the police should go tell them that I can record a bank from a
Well, we
public way.
don't. Our job
Nobody
is not
has
to
told
record.
you you can't
And we
record.
didn't tell you you can't record.
I know.
Show one instance where we told you you could not record.
You didn't.
Okay.
Again, they never said you couldn't record, young man. They told you that you can't record in the roadway. Now, this is the problem with frauditing. It is getting now to the point where they are influencing younger and younger viewers. No different than the issues we had with the prank videos. When prank channels started to boom, all of the kids started to do these pranks to try to get internet clout and fame to impress their friends. Now that frauditing has taken over the prank channels, they are now using this whole frauding ideology to try to get the same thing, clout, and to impress their friends. This is not impressing anybody. You're not helping your case, and you're definitely misinformed to believe that you know the cop's job better than yourself while you're still in school.
What did we tell you when we got here? Why we were here?
I'd like to exercise my Fifth Amendment, please.
Okay. Get this picture and send it to Tyler.
Well, I'm gonna find out who he is.
Yeah, well.
So Tyler Smith knows exactly what I'm doing.
And that's fine.
Very good. I'll check with him after.
You seem like a good kid. I'm all for, exercising your rights. But we gotta do it safely. We can't do it
After.
What were you saying? Like
Nothing, just recording.
Yeah, that's
And then
fine.
she came out here and had a problem with me.
Yeah, and it's just, you can record things. I'm not having a problem with that. But it is suspicious to the police because there are known, when somebody's recording a bank, we don't know who you are. We don't know if you're planning to, rob a bank, if somebody sent you here to record the bank, to rob the bank. I'm just saying, that's the stuff that...
We don't know.
We don't know.
You can tell us whatever, we still don't know.
And because there are instances of people...
You're detained.
Because we're
Why?
waiting for your
I'm
mom.
detained now. I'm
Because
detained
we're
now.
waiting for your mom.
And the video ends here. He was detained and returned to the custody of his mother. Whether or not she punished him is yet to be seen. However, I highly doubt she encourages this bad behavior of him and his poor choices. The issue that we're now having is that the children of the nation are now watching these fraud videos and thinking this is a good idea to become famous. In reality, it's the only surefire path to a criminal record. So if you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. Don't forget to check out my second channel and the podcast. With all that being said, be well, be safe, and I'll see you guys next. And a special thank you to all members of the news team. If it wasn't for your guys' support, I couldn't keep this channel going, so I want to thank you all personally from the bottom of my heart.